and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4 for another online challenge video with Failgames. This time a first car challenge. So we searched the classifieds for some real life used cars for under the equivalent of £5,000 here in the UK, and then went onto Forza to try and find the closest counterparts to them here in the game to then use in a series of challenges. So I found this MX-5 for, I think it was 4,800. I'll put the advert that I found somewhere up on the screen here of the real life car. So it was a category N write-off with not any papers or anything, but that's why it was so cheap for such a new MX-5. Otherwise I'd have ended up with an older one. I was looking at some Mark 1s and Mark 2s, but they didn't really match the cars in the game very well. This was almost an exact match to the car in the game, even the same as the standard colour and standard wheels that you get here in the game. So that was quite easy to match. But yeah, I ended up with this MX-5 and Fail ended up with a much older Supra. I think it's 1970s, the Supra. But he found that for just over the price that this was. It was 4,830 something, I think. So yeah, quite close in price, but fun to come on and well, go online and find a real life car that you can then use in the game like this. Anyway, this is what happened when we met up with the two cars for a series of challenges.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
An MX-5?
I wanted a Mark 1, but I couldn't find a nice one.
Right.
And they're slower.
Oh,
I forgot one important detail. I didn't change
What?
the number plate.
Ah. Like, first challenge. Since it's our first car, we probably don't have. We probably have to go to work or to school or something. So
Yeah.
we have to be. And we're working on a film shoot in Broadway. So, the first person to the stunt driver story area gets half a point, and half a point for the person who wins the most PR stunts.
Okay.
Don't worry, the GTR wasn't one of us. You can't get a GTR for £5,000.
It's been ruined with Forza Aero as well.
Yeah. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Turn left.
Turn left. Oh, I haven't got a map on, so I'm going to have to rely on Anna. This isn't going to go well.
I haven't had to brake yet. I don't know if that's just a sign I've not got enough power.
I haven't had to brake yet. Whoa, you are quite fast. Something interesting I've noticed about Forza, or I think you noticed as well, is it's got really weird versions of cars.
Yeah.
So this version I couldn't find. I only found found 3 litres. Like 3 litre engines producing 190 horsepower. And in the game, that doesn't exist. You have a minimum of a 2 litre producing 200 horsepower.
I think this is pretty much
still an
right.
i6.
They're the same everywhere, but the Mark 1s I was looking at, we only get the UNOS version in the UK,
Right.
and that's not in the game.
Oh, this is the first thing, and I've decided to go sliding.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
I've got another invite. Why are people inviting me to the game? One more
Different
year.
person as well.
Yeah.
89.7.
Oh! I think I've got you. 93.9.
Okay.
So I had to rewind because I went off.
Into
so I'm now
the
way
second
behind.
speed zone.
Do you have to go? Is it forwards? Oh, right, because I just braked in front of it. Because I don't have a mini-map.
Oh, I hit a wall.
Once again, Forza's speed traps are slightly weird because I've ended this up with a higher average speed than the top speed I've actually driven
In
at.
200 meters.
I
Turn
got
left.
88.
Turn left.
89.
Oh,
I'm slightly over
In
120,
200
I'm at
meters.
123.
Turn left.
But up here it only does 100, it just goes stagnant.
Turn
and I
left.
forgot how little grip you get from stock tyres on Forza.
Oh, there's a speed trap coming up. How much did you get through there?
I wasn't paying attention.
Ah,
Not very
I'm
much.
sure there's some other thing coming up.
You're already 2-0 up anyway, I think.
Oh yeah.
Turn left.
Hello and welcome to Forza Horizon 4. I'm James May, Captain Sense of Direction.
I've arrived. Also, why is the oil temperature the thing that's in the centre of my dashboard?
Right, so it's half a point each.
Oh, actually, I'm going to check what it says about.
Do you have an idea for a challenge, or
It's
should I come up with something?
167 horsepower. That's all I know.
No.
You can. I don't mind if you want to think of a second one.
Okay, would you like to set a waypoint to some random area in Edinburgh?
Yeah. I'll find
Preferably not
somewhere in Edinburgh.
Castle. Right, so the unscripted storyline for this is we have to also set your own waypoint to the Horizon Festival. We have to, seeing as we have just bought our first cars, we presumably have friends. Well, presumably. So
Only one because they're two-seaters.
yeah, good point. So we're going to have to go to the Horizon Festival to pick up that one friend, and then race to that place in Edinburgh where we, I don't know, where there's a party or something. Also, turn on simulation damage. Mine has 4 seats. Well, it's a 2 plus sort of 2.
So you can have one friend and two friends with no legs.
Exactly. We can do the usual one friend and a dog. I just noticed this isn't the Targa Top Supra. Which
Was
means
there a Targa
I'm
Top
not
of
true
that
to
gen?
life. There was. I don't
No,
know if
I only
it
know
was
the-
supposed to be, but I found one that had Targa written on the side. I don't know if it... Actually, I don't know if I actually bought the right one now.
You could
Never
have
mind.
painted a very thin line on the roof so it looked like it was removable.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking just now. Never mind. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
So I did actually look up this a little bit more. It says it's inline 4,
No.
and it
I've
came
got a
in
bigger
1.8 litre and 2 litre, but mine's the 1.8.
Mine
Turn
was a
sharp
Supra.
left.
Oh,
Which
it
is
doesn't.
the only other thing you need to know about this car. I bet you mine can do longer 11s.
Probably.
Also, I just remember that we're on sim damage. We can go 2 wide in 1 lane. We're like bicyclists. A bunch of red cars coming up.
Not very exciting colours we've found, are they?
No. But I
I just found mine in the
white.
stock silver. Yeah, I don't mind this colour.
Hello, my good friend. Zero and floor it. Oh, I somehow messed that up.
Whoa! How did I drift at 30 miles an hour?
I just drifted at 30 miles an hour.
Oh,
as well.
right, that side of the road.
200 meters. Turn left.
We should have just gone with a Golf. That would have been easier.
That's true. Why did we
But
both
not
go
as
for
cool.
2-seat sports cars? There's plenty of hatchbacks and things we could have chosen.
What do you mean you don't like my driving style? Right, get
At
out.
the roundabout. Take the second exit.
Well, to be fair, I think the only Golf you can get on this game is a GTI, which is probably out of budget.
Whoa!
In 200 meters, turn
Oh,
left.
I've hit the signpost.
Oh no!
Turn left.
No. Oh,
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
In 400 meters, turn sharp
That was
right.
close.
my front bumper's hanging off. My back bumper's hanging off. But apart from that, it seems okay.
Right, we'll drop that part of the challenge. It's 1.5 to 0.5 for the Mazda. Because it's a Mazda.
Yeah, my damage is
So
just
there's
like
not much that can go wrong.
bumpers, doors, tyres.
Hello, I would like the most boring car that is actually still not that boring. Can I interest you in a Mazda? Sure.
It's probably the most boring two-seater sports car you can find.
So did you end up going with a car that had no service papers or whatever it was?
It said no service history and category N write-off. So it's a good car.
Yeah. Right. Is that you or is that... Oh no, that is you.
That is me. That's not... That silver Mazda behind me is not me.
I couldn't see you because I was an interior view. I only saw the silver Mazda and thought that looks different. Okay, next challenge. Because it's our first car, we are presumably yobbos.
Definitely.
Yes. So why not go to the Queen's Drive speed zone, one south of Arthur's Seat. Oh, there's a tram.
Oh,
Hurry up, there's a tram coming. Okay, let's just stick to the left-hand side of the road all the time for this challenge. Just make it more interesting. Why is everyone slowing down?
we're in an Edinburgh traffic jam.
Good thing we're not in a race.
Oh, we've
Oh,
been
the train's
overtaken
gone
by
past.
public transport.
Oh god.
This won't do. What's going on?
In 400 meters,
What's happened?
turn right.
Oh, a transit van just spawned out of another transit van.
Oh, and it's stalling or something. I don't know, something's wrong with that thing.
Why is that transit van in the outside lane?
Turn left.
Because Forza.
That is probably quite accurate, actually.
That was a terrible second corner.
Right, what's the tactic here? Drive in fast and pull the handbrake.
That's what I went for.
Oh, that's a fence, and that's a plant, and that's not gone well. I've spun into a tree.
I've spun into a house. If I end up with a worse drift stall core than an MX-5, that will be the worst disappointment in human history. Supra loses against MX-5 in drift off.
Oh, we've got a good drift going here.
What did you get?
I can't see because there's an invite to Horizon in the way. Oh, and
Oh,
now
for
it's
me it's on
gone.
the side.
Great.
Let's do it again.
The invite literally covered it up right at the wrong time.
I've
It was
just
at
got an invite as well.
35 or something when I crossed the... when
Oh,
it
then I would
disappeared.
have won.
Yeah, I think you'd take that one.
Can you block invites somehow temporarily? There must be a way to set your thing to do not disturb.
Hang on, I can set
there's-
myself to it. Oh,
there's-
no, not that.
Appear offline.
No, there is a do not disturb option. There we go.
Where? There's 1.5 to 1.5. You know what? I think we should do some street racing.
Ford Raptor. Cadillac limo.
And now for something completely different.
Oh.
Quite a random selection.
Yeah, oh, I'm next to the limo. And behind you.
Oh, there's two limos, because there's one here as well.
Oh. I've just been overtaken by... What is that?
Oh, is that the Buick
Yes,
GNX
probably.
or whatever it is?
That is sliding around like a...
It'll be fast on the straights.
That's a
but-
car on stilts. I'm behind some...
Oh.
you...
They've had a crash with a Mini.
The
Oh, no,
Mini,
they-
the stupid Cadillac knocked me into the Mini.
They're full wide up ahead.
This is why we needed AI cars for this. And this reminds me slightly too much of Forza Horizon 3, where we're racing AI cars and I can't keep up.
Somebody's brought a
I've gone
priceless
extremely
Ferrari
wide.
along.
They always do that. I will never understand the logic of some of the street racing cars in Horizon games.
Yeah, that's so random. What's that? It's a 250 something. Oh,
At least I'm ahead of the AI now.
I had to go round a Mercedes.
Oh, I can see you. And I went extremely wide. I'm on the beach.
No! Oh wait, we're going that way.
Wait,
I was too busy watching that car that crashed into me.
the car looked like a Prius from my end. Now, unless I do something completely stupid, it's 2.5 to 1.5, and the drag race is what we're doing next.
Hang on, I'll
Okay,
shuffle up
just
there.
go from where the staging lights are, faster speed, through the speed trap,
Okay.
for 1 point. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, are you done? I just
Hang
got
on.
through at 101.2 miles an hour.
Hang on, I'm setting off now.
Please get less than 101.2. Please get less than 101.2.
$40, $50, $60,
No, no,
$70,
no.
$80, $90,
No.
$98.
Yes! That's a win for the Toyota Supra.
So we now have to suggest to all people looking for their first car to go and buy a Supra.
Yes.
So there we go. That's what happened with the two cars here in Forza that were the equivalent of our real-life used cars that we found online. And yeah, that's what happened with them up against each other, which is always fun to do. And I think we are going to be doing something, or something similar to this will be coming. Slightly different category, slightly different game. That's all I'm going to say about it, but that should be out tomorrow, my version of that video. But as always, make sure to go and check out Failgames' channel to check out his version of this video, so from the perspective of the Supra, as well as plenty other Forza and other gaming content, which I'm sure you'll enjoy. So make sure to go and check his channel out, it will be linked below. But otherwise, that is going to be all for this video. Do let us know if you have any ideas of future challenges you'd like to see us do. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I'll be back with the next video very soon.